back to the Midnight Who Show, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing the season finale of Peacemaker Season 2. And if you watched my shorts over the past 8 weeks, you might know that I have really enjoyed this season, and James Gunn has crafted a really good story. But I will say that the final episode was a bit lackluster. I think it's a really good episode, but it's not a finale. It just feels like we still have like 8 more episodes, and this is like that middle point. And it has a massive cliffhanger that we don't even know. Will they actually renew for season 3? Maybe. But what a way to end it, you know? It really sets up Rick Flag Sr. as this just villain now. He just feels like Lex 2.0, so I don't really know what I think about that. But I will say this episode did a really good job building up of all the character work that we've seen throughout the season. We really get to see that kind of final accumulation of just everything that Christopher Smith has dealt with in the season, and even the previous one, and the movie. I really enjoyed that scene with the 11th Street kids as they all come to Christopher Smith at that hotel and just really say how important he is to them. That was really good. I also really enjoyed the scenes with Peacemaker and Harcourt in those flashbacks. Those were really good. But, you know, if you're a really big fan of Peacemaker, I really do think you'll like this episode. I think it's, you know, just a normal feeling episode, but it does not have that finale. And this episode is nothing like the season 1 finale, which was just crazy and just really good. This one just doesn't have that feeling. I still think it's okay, but it's definitely not really sure what to think. But let's talk about some of the other stuff that did happen in this episode. We really see why Rick Flag Sr. wanted this dimensional portal. They were going to build, with it, a prison route to another universe that they can stick all the meta-humans in. And that's where Christopher Smith ends up in the final scene. What an ending. But yeah, it just really shows he is definitely evil, but he also is has this vendetta against Chris for, of course, what he did to his son, which, I get it, but I think he's going to take things a bit too far. That was Peacemaker Season 2. It's a pretty good season, with a pretty lackluster finale that just felt more like any other episode. But it had some really great character moments, and not the cameos probably people expected. But I think this is the problem. If James Gunn hyped up this episode so much, it's the future of the DCU and all this. No, it's not. It's just another episode of Peacemaker. Not really a finale. If you all did watch this episode, let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments below, because I'm very curious. I think this episode is going to be very mixed. But yeah, that's another season for Peacemaker. Will it come back? We'll have to wait and find out. Well, that's it for tonight. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.